you were in the lead most of the night. You dominated early, and when it turned, I guess it really turned. How did it get away from it in the fourth quarter?
I just think they had shot makers. At the end of the day, that's what the NBA is about, being able to cause the defense to react and put the ball in the bucket. And Dion Waiters was able to do it, and Kyrie was able to do it down the stretch.
Cleveland only had 2 turnovers in the entire second half. What were they doing to protect the ball better?
I think one person had the ball in their hands, and that one person was shooting. So whether it was Kyrie shooting or Dion Waiters shooting, I think that limited their risk of turning the basketball over when that guy shot it.
What were they doing defensively to keep you guys out of the paint? You took about the same amount of three-pointers and mid-range jumpers in the game compared to only 25, I think. Field goal attempts in the paint.
Well, I think they did a good job of eliminating Aaron's catches on the post. I think that was one of the things that give them a lot of credit for doing. Even he had a smaller guy on him, and his ability to not give us post position, I think, affected us a little bit. So you got to give those guys credit. But some of our looks were wide open, and ball's got to go in.
You talk about Victor's play, especially through the first 3 quarters. 26 points, 4 steals, 3 blocks, and only 2 turnovers.
He's just getting better by the day. His ability to worry about today's game is pretty impressive. And to play against a high-level backcourt, like the Cavs backcourt, you got to give Victor a lot of credit.
Coach, can you give us your thoughts on Tobias's performance in his first game back?
Well, it's good to see him back out there. That's the first thing. Got him a few minutes, got him up and down. He said he felt good. He'll continue to get more comfortable, and rhythm-wise, he'll continue to play with the guys around him, but it was good to have him back out.
Jacque, did you see Victor tiring late in the game? I think you were getting into like 5 minutes left in the game, and with their backcourt pretty much having its way, what was your thinking there?
Well, you know, there's some tough things about this league. You look down at Kyrie's minutes, 35 minutes. Victor's is 36. That's what this thing's about. We tried to match those 2 up throughout the course of the game. And, you know, Kyrie plays 35, Victor 36. So I think overall 36 minutes was good for him. We played him 2 long stretches, but we needed him on both ends of the floor.
Jacque, what did you see on the flagrant 2 whistle against him?
Well, I think it's a progression of Andrew's mentality. I think he was concerned about it's the end of the game, and I think his thought process was they could have dribbled the basketball out. I think he reacted when he saw Bergeron going to shoot the basketball at the end of the game, and like I said, I think it's a progression of Andrew's mentality. I think that's why he has double-digit rebounds tonight.
By progression, you mean getting a little bit more of a, I don't know, a mean streak is
It doesn't have to be mean. It just could be physical and carrying to an extreme point of wanting to win and doing whatever it takes to win.
That type of thing's okay with you as long as he's not trying to injure the guy, but just trying to make a point.
I'm quite sure that Andrew was not trying to injure Andy.
Obviously, before the flagrant, you had Andrew out there and during crunch time. What did you see out of him to where you went with him down the stretch instead of with Glenn?
Well, I think as we get healthy, the thing that we'll be faced with a lot is who we're going to finish the game with, and that's just a part of basketball. I thought Andrew had like I said, a physicality that he was playing with. I thought defensively he was good. He was putting up resistance. His ability to space the floor for us was good on the offensive end. He had a good look. I went to him at the end of the game, a little left-hand jump hook. We trusted him to shoot that shot. And so he's gaining the trust of his teammates and his coaching staff.
Jacque, you guys had 19 fast break points in the first half and only 6 in the second. Was that just a matter of them taking care of the ball better that limited your transition opportunities, or were they just getting back on defense better?
I think it's a combination of things. I'm quite sure Coach Brown went into halftime and saw those stats, and they were trying to get back in transition defense and set their defense against us. But when you convert shots, they converted shots in the second half, and so now we have to bring it up, against a set defense. And again, I'll continue to go back. That's the great equalizer, is putting the ball in the bucket.
Jacque, with Tobias back, you now have a lot of guys that you can play. How are you going to approach the end of the game? Is it who's hot, matchups? How are you going to go in that vein?
Well, as everyone gets back into a complete flow, we'll have a substitution pattern that'll be pretty planned out. I don't think you always go by who's hot that night. You take, for example, Aaron's been our most consistent player this year. There are going to be some nights that he might not be hot in the fourth quarter, and I still might go with him. That's part of basketball, and that's a part of having a feel as a coach. And a lot of times I'll do that, play with my instincts and feel. And a lot of times the players in the game make up the decision for me, how well they're playing.
And the other thing I was going to ask you, where is Mo now as far as where he is in his game?
Well, we'll continue to build Mo's game. I think tonight, trying to incorporate Tobias back into the fold a little bit, took away Maurice's minutes. But Maurice is still a part of what we're doing, and we'll continue to build, and we got a long way to go with this.
Jacque, looking ahead a little bit, after the 2-game road trip this weekend, you guys are home for the rest of the year. How important is that for you guys to be able to get practice time with everyone basically being back and healthy now?
Yeah, it's going to be an important time for us, and I think that's the most conscientious thing of having the time to practice, is getting the group together, both teams, and just having a good feel of what we want to do. So I think that time would be pretty important for us.
Everyone good? All right, thank you.
Okay.